Alexa Bliss right now means nothing. And that's a shame, bro, because she should mean a lot. She really should. She's good.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Dr. Chris Featherstone here for yet another episode of Writing with Russo. I'm here with the former WCW World Heavyweight Champion and the former WWE head writer. He is none other than Vince Russo. Ow! How are you, man?
What's going on, Chris? Now I got my finger all out of my picture all out of. Now, why is my picture blurry?
Yeah, do that one more time. There you go. Slow. Do a slow retreat when you put your hand on it. There you go. Bingo.
There we go.
Yeah. All right, man. How was your Thanksgiving?
It was good, bro. It was quiet. Just me and my wife and one of my sons, because my other two kids are out of town. So it was very quiet.
Nice. Good stuff, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, after the Survivor Series match between the team Bianca Belair and team Bailey, I suppose you could say, the babyfaces won, and they weren't medically cleared to compete on Raw, but they were medically cleared to cut a promo. So. Doing a promo, Becky, they were talking about Bailey and talking about the match and putting Becky Lynch over. And Bianca Belair was saying, hey, this seems like it's a closed chapter and we did what we were supposed to do. And Asuka's, you're not ready for Asuka. She getting really excited. But Alexa Bliss, on the other hand, still kind of aloof, still kind of distant and just kind of zoned out, kind of like in her trance mesmerized state that she was beforehand, before she turned heel and went with Bray Wyatt. And she kind of went back into that kind of trance-like state again, kind of got herself together and cut a really cheesy, super baby-facey reaction that just kind of seemed a bit contrived and artificial. So you and I have been talking for weeks, and we've been theorizing this stuff and saying, there's been a little bit of offness when it comes to Alexa Bliss and her. She's been in a position where not very prominent, just kind of there, but not really in the mix too much. And it seems like there's a heel turn that's coming. We've talked about this before in different angles. Overall, your thoughts? Alexa Bliss seemingly is going the heel route once again.
Bro, there is, especially with Alexa Bliss, in my opinion, bro, there has been so much flipping and flopping with her. I hate to say this, bro, because I think the woman is very, very talented. I think we saw the best Alexa Bliss when they gave her that little talk show segment. I think that was the best, and that's where she proved to me she's good. She can carry this. But I hate to say this, bro, but I feel like there's been so much flip-flopping with her. It's almost like the character as we got that again, bro?
Yeah, I don't know what the heck. I don't know.
I hate to say this, bro, because I am a fan of hers, and there's a lot of people that I'm not a fan of, okay? But I think she is very talented and could be very good. But I hate to say this, bro. I think there's been so much flippity flopping with her. I swear to God, I feel like the character has run its course. I mean, I really do. Bro, the only way for me that any of this works is if it's a reality-based storyline. And if, she talks about in a cryptic way the flipping and flopping and the way she's been mishandled. And maybe she accuses the company of making her work hurt. And then when she took off the time they needed, they didn't believe her. I need something realistic, bro, because if we just keep doing this flipping and flopping over ridiculous stuff, I mean, bro, Alexa Bliss right now means nothing. And that's a shame, bro, because she should mean a lot. She really should. She's good. But like I said, man, unless it's something really reality based, I mean, what is it gonna be, bro? She's jealous of Bianca Belair, and when I was home injured, you know, you took my spot. I mean, if it's something like that, come on, man. You know,
been there, done that. That's the thing. Doudrop did the same thing. You know what I mean? She was jealous of Bianca Belair, and then she was jealous that she took her spot, and then she turned heel. I mean, Doudrop did the exact same thing of Bianca Belair, being jealous of Bianca Belair. And you see what that led her. I mean, it didn't do anything for Bianca. I
mean, you know, you want to call out Stephanie and accuse her of the woman's evolution being all about her, and once she got everything she wanted, she dropped everything like a hot potato. You want to do something like that? Great. It needs to be something like that. If it's another lame, you know, baby heel, oh, come on, bro, please.
Agreed. I mean, I'm a huge fan of, you know, stabilizing your character and not just flip-flopping all the time, because it's like, where does it lead you? To another babyface turn? And then where does that lead you? To another heel turn? I mean, like, it's just back and forth and back and forth. Why don't you do something about your character, make it lasting, and make it so good that it's not necessary to go baby or heel all the time. Like Austin was so, like, for instance, Austin's the first person I think of he didn't need to go heel. Like he stayed, he was a rebellious, anti-establishment baby. You know what I mean? He was a baby, but he was edgy. He was cutting edge. People loved him, and he was himself. You know,
true to character.
Exactly.
To. I mean, bro, tell me a story. Tell me a story that she just got married and asked for some time off, and they wouldn't give her the time off. Give me something like substance. That, man. If it's, oh my God, if it's just fake, phony BS. I mean, this poor girl. I mean, and I've said this in the past, Chris, and we talked about it. Bro, she could do legit acting.
Oh, absolutely.
No doubt. Absolutely. No doubt she could do legit acting.
Yeah, she's the total package, man. Yeah. She really is. She's got super talented, you know, good looking, and she's one of those people who she transcends beyond the business when it comes to professional wrestling. She's bigger. She has that feel that she's bigger than the business. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because she looks the part, she acts the part, she knows what she's doing. She did a very, very phenomenal job transitioning into that Harley Quinn style character. She did phenomenal with that. Yeah. And so, I mean, she's been handed a lot of things, and she's been able to successfully do it. But at the same time, you get so locked in the box of wrestling, or as you would call it, the wrestling bubble, that all these baby heel, that doesn't really help you establish your character more than it's just establishing some storyline that's going to fizzle out within, you know, a month or two tops.
Yeah, but you know, Chris, I mean, at this point, how long has she been around?
Oh, she was in NXT around 15 or 16. So she's been around 7 or 8 years.
I mean, bro, at this point, can we find out who she really is?
True.
You know, bro, like when you talk about Austin, bro, that was the guy in the back. Yeah. Austin was a no-nonsense guy, bro. You didn't BS him. He didn't BS you. He didn't play politics. I mean, you know, that was, if I asked you right now, like who really is Alexa Bliss, I don't think there's anybody, bro, that could answer that question.
Yeah, she debuted in NXT in 13. She became popular around 15. Because she got injured, came back.
Man, bro,
Yeah,
8 years,
yeah,
and this is where we are with that character. We're
yep,
going on 8 years, man.
yep.
Come on,
She debuted on the main roster at 16. Yep. So
come on, man. They got to do better, bro. It's like seven, bro. Literally, it's 7 wasted years. What can you remember that she did? I mean,
the only thing
seriously.
was the trance, going into that Bray character, the Twisted Bliss, she was with the Mickey James when they brought Mickey James back, and she kind of was her lackey for a bit. I mean, she's had ebbs and flows. Nikki Cross, when she was teaming with her, that was like a strange bedfellows team. So she, like I said, she's been handed a lot of things and was able to do it successfully with. At the same time, though, you, when you're creating a legacy, it shouldn't be okay. I was handed a lot of things and I was able to do it successfully. That's not really creating a legacy as a
Right,
professional wrestler in the
right,
WWE. It should be like, this is who I was, this was my character, and these are different iterations of my character.
right,
Same thing with the Undertaker.
right.
He had different iterations of the Undertaker, but he didn't deviate so far away that didn't know who the heck he was. It was just
Right.
different iterations of it.
Yeah. Bro, it kind of reminds me of Goldust because I was there for that, bro. And they pulled the plug out from under him because people didn't understand the character. It was way too deep for sponsors and everybody to understand. So, bro, what did I try to do? Okay, bro, we got to change the character. We got to do something, but we tried to morph into something else based on the Goldust character.
Mhm.
It's not like 1 week he was Goldust and next week he was completely, somebody else.
Yeah.
I at least tried to make that transition to make some kind of sense. But
Did the did the artist come from the conflict within the network?
Yeah,
The
oh,
artist from it all?
absolutely, 100%. I was forced, bro. I had no choice. I
Mm.
would have that Goldust character would have been so over as a heel, bro. He was just starting, but when they said, "Oh, Vince, we can't do this anymore," it's not like all of a sudden the following week he was somebody completely different.
Mhm.
I tried to play off of who that character was and kind of stay true to. He's still bizarre. He's
Yeah,
still out there. He loves all the attention and spotlight on himself.
yeah,
He just can't use but
yeah.
I don't know, bro. It's just a shame to me. It really is when you've got real talented people that's depending on you
Sure.
as a writer. I
Yeah,
am depending on you. This is your job. What do you got for me?
yeah.
And then and every 6 months,
And that's the thing when it comes to characters too. That's the reason why characters are so much more lasting than just good wrestlers who do good wrestling matches. Because Goldust came back multiple different times in the WWE. And, if Dustin, he's a WWE Hall of Famer for sure. He's a shoe in Hall of Famer. I imagine, if there's a situation where he leaves AEW, Triple H may bring him back as an agent or something like that, or at the very least put him in the Hall of Fame. He's going in the Hall of Fame as Goldust. I mean, that's his character. His character's a Hall of Fame character. He's not going in as the natural Dustin Rhodes. He's going in as Goldust, and that's the reason why characters matter, man. I mean, that's a big deal. Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, that was his Hall of Fame resume as Razor Ramon. Kevin Nash, Diesel. Of course, Kevin Nash did a whole bunch of different things outside of that. But Kane, for instance, I mean, that's another thing when it comes to Glenn Jacobs. He was many other things, specifically Isaac Yankem DDS. But there was something about Kane that was so riveting and so infectious and so attractive and alluring to the crowd that he built a Hall of Fame resume on it. When it comes to someone like an Alexa Bliss, what character about her is building a Hall of Fame resume? That's the thing.
And Chris, here's the thing. This is what it probably comes down to. Oh, we got too many baby faces and we need that's always what.
Right.
And you know what, bro? If that's the case, fine. Just have it make sense.
Correct. And yeah, if there's a lopsided amount of babies, and you're trying to balance it out with heels, that's fine. I mean, like I said, I'm a traditional wrestling fan. I'm a big fan of babies and heels, not necessarily cookie cutter white meat baby faces versus like monster heels or chicken crap heels. There's different ebbs and flows and nuances when it comes to a villain or a hero or a villain. To me, wrestling is comic book come to life. Not every hero is the same. You have like a smug Iron Man. You have like the white meat baby face and Superman. But you have someone like a Black Adam, for instance. The Rock did a fantastic job there. There was some heelish parts to to Black Adam that worked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think there's different nuances in good guys and bad guys.
Yep.
And that's when you have to fill in the character to see where you fit. Okay, yes, I'm being cheered, but I'm edgy. You know what I mean? As opposed to Steamboat, who's white meat.
But Chris, that's the problem. When your writers and Triple H don't have a bearing on the character,
right.
They don't know. You've
Exactly.
you've got to be in that character's head.
Yes.
You've got to know that is so important. Otherwise, you're going to get exactly what we're seeing, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you're building, like, I can't think of, I can think of maybe less than a handful of people who are actually building Hall of Fame resumes based on character. Like, for instance, a lot of the, wrestling marks nowadays would be like, well, Seth Rollins is building a Hall of Fame character. Sure, because he's a good athlete, he's a good competitor, but what are we going to know Seth Rollins for? Like, what's his Hall of Fame resume right now?
Yeah, bro, listen, come on, let's be honest, man. If you're looking at Seth Rollins right now, two levels for Hall of Fame is what you're looking at. Okay, bro, he's a good little hand. Okay, yeah. And number two, he's been there a while.
Yeah.
Guess what, bro? If that's how the baseball Hall of Fame works, right. Everybody would be in it, bro. If you're there, you're a good little hand. And then if you can stick around for X amount of years, right. Everybody would be in it. There's got to be something special.
Correct.
Special about you, bro. And when what is special about the dude? I mean, just ask yourself that question, man.
Yeah. Performance and longevity are the requirements of Hall of Fame, in the WWE. If that's the case, put Akio Tozawa in there.
Absolutely, bro. I mean, your first one, Steve Lombardi goes in there. Then that's that. You good little hand that was there forever.
Yeah, you get those good little hands. Put Iron Mike Sharp.
Right, absolutely, man. Absolutely, bro.
Yeah. And it's interesting because people are going to watch this, and I'm interested to know because there's going to be the comment section is going to be flooded. I'm interested to know what the viewers of Sportskeeda, the SK Nation, what makes Seth Rollins, and I'm not denying that he's going to get in the Hall of Fame. He's going to get in the Hall of Fame, but at the same time, what's your arguments of Seth Rollins is going into the Hall of Fame because of what? Yeah. Right now, does he belong in the Hall of Fame based on his body of work right now, or does he still need more body of work? What is it going to take?
And bro, let's make it clear, because we're not picking on Seth Rollins. I'll ask you the same question. Why is Kevin Owens going in the Hall of Fame?
Kevin Owens. Yeah.
Why is Kevin? Because he had a long career in the minor leagues? Think about that, bro. Is a baseball player going to go because he played in the minor leagues till he was 30? No, bro.
No.
The same thing, man. Good little hand.
Yeah.
Good little hand. And now he's building up some time.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Is he going in, bro, because he's the prize fighter? Like,
same
really,
thing
bro?
Same thing with a Ziggler. I mean, same thing with and I like Ziggler. I think
we don't dislike these guys. We're trying to make a point here.
100%.
You need to be, if you're going in that Hall of Fame, bro, you need to be special.
Absolutely.
If you're not special, bro, then just open the door and let everybody. I should be in. Yeah. I should. There's no reason why I shouldn't be in if that's the criteria.
Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. It's there hasn't really been a criteria of the Hall of Fame. I mean, like, there's some people in there. I'm like, what? What? I mean, what's it's based on what? You know, I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And like again, someone like a Dolph Ziggler, you know, I mean, if you want to talk about the GLH club, I mean, he's one of the VPs of the GLH club. He's always available. You know, I mean, he was even he was on an interview. I think it was either Busted Open or somebody. I think maybe Bully Ray said something about Ziggler, or he was on one of these interviews, and they were talking about how Ziggler is he was like, he's been told, you know, by Vince at that time, like, okay, yeah, you're going to be my utility player. You know what I mean? You're going to be the one who, if I need you to open the show, you're there. I mean, you're so good at what you do. Sometimes that's a blessing. Sometimes that's a curse too, because you get the opener, you get the mid, you know, you get the mid part of the show. When we need someone real quick to do that main event spot, to put a baby face over or a heel over, yeah, we'll just throw Ziggler in there. And that's the problem with that, is you're just there and available, and you're a good little hand, you know, everywhere. And it really doesn't really give you an opportunity to keep that main event slot.
Bro, I'm going to throw this out there again because it was just something you said. Bro, listen, there isn't one utility player in the Baseball Hall of Fame, bro. Okay, not one utility player. Bro, Don Mattingly isn't in the Hall of Fame in baseball. Don Mattingly, bro, ain't in the Hall. Come on.
I agree. You have to be the best of the best.
Yes.
And, you know, these utility players, it's not a requirement of being the best of the best. That's for sure. So, interesting chat there.
Should there be a good little hand wing?
How there should be GLH wing. Yes.
Bro, we got the celebrity wing. Let's have a good little hand wing.
Yes. The Vince Russo Dutch Mantel GLH wing.
Yes, there you go. There you go. Problem solved, bro.
Yes, indeed. You got all types of wings. You got a Legends wing.
Yes.
A celebrity wing of the Hall of Fame now. And, which is weird because I talked to Barbara Goodish, Bruiser Brody's wife, just recently, within the past couple months, and she, you know, he's in a Legends wing, which is weird. He's a bona fide Hall of Famer. He's no Legends wing that you just throw us now. I believe Toots he got thrown in a Legends wing too, if I'm not mistaken. But if she was like, she found out on Facebook that her late husband is in a Legends wing of a WWE Hall of Fame. What a shame. What a shame, man. So, but now there's going to be a GLH wing, and the friends and family of the people who go in the GLH wing, they'll find out on Facebook.
Yeah, there you go, bro. There you go. Very nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, this guy right here, Vince Russo. I'm Dr. Chris. Have a good night, everybody. Riding with Russo. Solo!